Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have vehicles, we have churches, and we have ships. Wow, okay, only like 20-ish mods were released in the last 7 days. Even the map is something I wanted to present in the last Mod Monday, so I borrowed the map from the last week, because it's the opposite from what we had last time, but links in the description of the video. Right, Greybeard and the hopper ship for waste. This is, as description says, the vanilla hopper ship modified to carry waste. It can carry all types of waste, one at a time. This is inspired by mod. There's a number on the workshop, but this version now matches the hopper ship capacity of 175 tons, 50 tons. You know, in order to unload the ship, you need a normal cargo harbor with waste transfer or dump connected. Yeah, that's a little bit challenging, but anyway. So this is a ship. I'm presenting it here from the Steam Workshop because we have a map without water. Yes, we have a map without water, so I couldn't build it there, so you have it right over here. So it's a vanilla dumper ship. It's just modified to carry waste. This is something I'm considering of using myself because we don't have good waste ships in vanilla. Link in description of the video. Right, we have Alexander Tarasov and Bouldozerы, or Bulldozers. Bulldozer T330 and the Pogruzchik. Okay, Bulldozer ZTS UN-053.1.1. So these are the two kind of commonly used in Soviet Union, all the Soviet bulldozers. You can see the bigger one here with a bucket in front, and you have the kind of excavator look-alike on the right-hand side. These are the really beautiful models. I actually saw the videos and the pictures of the real things. They are quite interesting. And now you can have them in the game, so this is to enrich your options regarding the bulldozers. You can see the UN 053-1 and T300. Okay, so let's compare them to vanilla ones. They come only in one colors. They don't have multiple color option. These are the only ones you have, which is kind of okay because this is the colors they come in. And then if you go to your bulldozers, you have both of them here. Now, do they say what is the speed of the road construction? No, they're usually just, I think, with the excavators. No, this is the speed, but with the excavators you have that. The excavators can build roads as well. Anyway, the price tag, if we can compare it, if you go to the bulldozers, vanilla ones that we have, KT50 and Stalinets S100, they cost 4,000 rubles. These are way more expensive. Actually, the smaller one is a little bit smaller. What's the size difference? Nothing. It's almost the same. So I think price-wise they are not cheaty at all. Link in the description of the video. Merry-go-round with Gonzal-DD from Gonzal-DD. A carousel or merry-go-round is a classic ride consisting of a rotating platform with seats for passengers. The seats are often in the shape of wooden horse, mechanically moved up and down to simulate the galloping. Although they can go, they also have other shapes such as carriages, cars, rockets, etc. The music repeats while the carousel spins. There's a description. There's even description of construction stages and what you need to construct it, and it's really beautiful. They also have the you have the description in Spanish as well. Right, so what it is, it's a merry-go-round with horses. How much does it cost? Let's go and try to find, if we can find where the merry-go-round is here. Voila, 2,800 rubles. It's under the carousels, Ferris wheels, carousel chamomile, carousel surprise, and the carousel autodrome. This is the merry-go-round. Compared to the other ones, it looks like it's more or less the same price. It's actually more expensive than some of them, so even though it's quite affordable, it's definitely not a cheaty mod. Beautiful thing for your little republic. Link in the description of the video. Pythagoras 991 and the Church of Our Lady of God Counsel in Cracow. Large brick Roman Catholic church based on a real building existing in the city of Cracow. In-game is available with 2 different versions, 2 realistic before and after making the tower higher, and the 1 fictional symmetric versions with 2 towers. Version 1.0 release date, unauthorized or whatever. All the other stuff, you have a link in the description of the video. But this is a beautiful church from Cracow. I have to say that this looks a little bit wonky. These towers here, I don't know if it's due to Oolykee's mods, but they are a little bit too sharply angled, I have to say. They look a little bit, the edges look a little bit clean. I know that you can't really influence those in the game, but just it's not hidden with the colors that well, so I'm not really a fan of the spikes. The roof tiles, they are a little bit on a clean side, I have to say. Yeah, I think the coloring could be a little bit different. I don't know how. I have no idea how to even make these things, so this is just unprofessional criticism from my side. I do apologize for that, but definitely something, a little really good work from the. Why don't those don't have like the roof, red roof? Is it to me? Do you guys have any better versions of this, or? Yeah, I would expect to be something like this, like a brick or even roof tiles. Anyway, it is what it is. I think it's a really beautiful addition to the game. I like when we have churches that we can build from other people, and especially Cracow one. I think it's a really beautiful church. Anyway, we can't really compare it to anything because it's in... we don't have in vanilla any churches, but I can show you the price tag. The price tag is 43,000, 45,000, and 57,000 for the 2 pillar 1 to bell tower ones. So yeah, I don't think it's cheaty. I think it's quite expensive, and for more details we have a link in the description of the video. Mr. Novu and Historic School, a classic school building built in early 1900s, employs 12 workers and 16 professors. No collision enabled. That means you need to flatten the ground when you before you place it, because it could be hovering there, and heating is enabled. It's not a Simpsons school, but we can deal with that. I think it's really beautiful. Novu makes really beautiful mods. This one is one of them, and definitely a keeper in my book. Really beautiful school. What about the price tag? I hear you say. If we go to the government buildings, schools, and the school here is 12,000 rubles compared to similar ones, 1313, 3030. This is 1216. It is more demanding than this vanilla one. It has, I think it has even lower capacity, so definitely not a cheaty mod, and it's more expensive. Classic Novu, link in the description of the video. Bonnie 2070 and Futuristic Modpack. Now, this is a mod pack. It's a weird one. It looks really unicolored and interesting. It does have some nice features on the outside. I like the difference in the color scheme, but I think it still needs some work because they're just boxes. There's nothing actually futuristic about them. They do have, this looks like a solar panels on the top of the hospital, which is interesting to see. This also looks like, unless I'm having an issue with the mods, like sometimes I have with the textures of the mods, this does not, small shopping mall, this does not look too impressive, I have to say. The color wise it does look futuristic, the gray ones, but yeah, anyway. So we have a radio station, we have 4 different shopping centers. They're differentiated by the colors. This one is red, green, blue, and this one has a black rooftop. More or less they have similar capacities, which is quite limiting. This is also surprising thing. Meat capacity is pretty high, but the rest of the capacity is extremely low. So if you try to put it like Oolykee does with like this, like 80%, it's only 3.7 tons of food. That food is gonna be gone in no time, especially if you give 20 workers to work in this building, 40 workers in the bigger ones. So capacities are also much to be desired. We have a small hospital here, the one with the roof tiles and sorry, the solar panels on top, and you have 2 slots for the vehicles, and we have residential building, 44 people, 90%. I don't see anything futuristic about it, but I might be missing something. Anyway, comparing to the vanilla mods, sorry, to the vanilla buildings models, we can go and check the hospital. hospital first. That would be right here. So it's 80,000 rubles. That's extremely expensive. Extremely expensive without a lot of benefits to it. I'm not really sure. Oh, capacity for waste is 6.5 tons. That's something. That's definitely something positive about it. And then we have a radio station, something that I would like to compare to this. If we go to the basic one, radio station, again 6.5 tons capacity, 83,000 rubles to build. It is cheaper than vanilla one, but it has way less employees, which is definitely going to limit your propaganda. So I don't see futuristic part of this except the waste capacity, but other than that, I think it's interesting, or at least something that can be worked on. For more details, link in description of video. Admiral Mar Denis Skoda Rapid. The Skoda Rapid NH is a range of small family car models produced to Czech manufacturer Skoda Auto. It consists of 3 body styles: 5-door liftback, 5-door hatchback, marked as a spaceback, a 4-door sedan sold in China. The model is based on a B segment focused on the PQ25 platform. Other vehicle with a Rapid nameplate was also introduced in India in 2011, which is rebadged and restyled Volkswagen Vento Polo sedan. Year of issue 2012 to 2019. Manufacturer Skoda. Yeah, there, maximum speed 200 kilometers per hour. Engine power. You have a lot of more details if you want to go for it, and there's a description in, I believe, Russian. And yeah, go for it if you would like to read about that. Right, so this is in the game we have it in 2 different versions. That would be the normal car, and we have that would be like 5-door. No, both of them are 5-door hatchback. I bet that this is a hatchback part. Anyway, or is it this? So we have longer and shorter car on the left hand side, you can see, and then we have police cars here. What about the price tags? I hear yes. By the way, you need to use dollars to purchase it. I think it's a little bit maybe unrealistic. I know it's 2012, but still, you know, the Soviet Union doesn't exist at all. It is built today in the state that was aligned with Soviet Union back in a day, so putting it for rubles probably would be better use for it. You can see here Skoda Rapid in yellow colors as well. This is the one that I didn't purchase, but we can change that. Here we go. Then these looks like taxis. 4 passengers each. Do they show maybe as buses? Oh, right, they show as buses. This is really cool. So technically you can have a small cars like for your firms, for your companies to work with. Okay, this is really cool. And of course you have police version. Again, let's go and check one more time because you're using dollars to get them. Let's go for personal car, personal. That's not even close. Personal car. The Volkswagen Beetle is 1,200 rubles. This is kind of the basic model, and then compared to that, it's more than twice the price. So it's quite realistic. Except no, that's not the one. So yeah, twice the price. Quite realistic. Link in the description of the video. I give you the Red Dragon Empire, or Bhutan, the map of Bhutan, made by. Link in the description of the video. Sorry, it's in Arabic. I don't even want to assume what the translation is, but you have the link of this map in the video. Now, many problems with this map. Straight away, no water source. If you want to play with sewage, that's going to be challenging. You can dig down. It's not too far to get to the water, but unfortunately there's no bodies of water on this map. And again, unfortunately, due to the game mechanics that don't allow you to dump the sewage in a place, no water mechanic, and so on, you have to have a body of water if you want to play with sewage. So let's go and check it out. This is the map of Bhutan. Bhutan is the Himalayan country in the Himalayan mountain range that's bordering China and India, People's Republic of China and India. So you have a lot of access from the south with India, and you have some access to the north with the Chinese side. All of them are Soviet Republic or country, the Warsaw Pact neighboring countries, or in-game it is. So you can only trade using, with road-wise and train-wise, you can only trade using rubles. Resources. Do you have a lot of resources? some of them, but you have a like high percentage. This looks like 100% resource. Iron as well. It is up in the mountains. That is going to be challenging part. And then oil all the way in the south. I think it is kind of strategically placed. Oil would be in this hilly area here, but it's not too hard to get to it. And then we have the uranium, very little, but still some, and a little bit of bauxite. Again, all of it looks like it's 100%, so yeah, there you go. We had island map in the last episode. We have fully mountainous isolated map with no access to water now, so yeah, link in description of the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.